Alright, welcome to the final review. We're closing out Not Quite Universal Month. This time we're closing it out with not a very good movie, but we'll get to it when we talk about it. So we're going to close up the month with Melissa McCarthy is The Boss. Yes, this is the final movie for Universal, Not Quite Universal Month 2021. And I got 2022 loaded up. I'm not sure what the rest are going to be. But anyways, this was your typical Melissa McCarthy comedy. It started out strong, but kind of went veer off like that. Then it kind of went up like that, and went back down to there. So yeah, let's talk about The Boss. But if you haven't seen this film, Melissa McCarthy plays Michelle Derniel. She was a Titan. She was the owner of a megaplex, but turns out that she kind of lost her job, so she has to help out with a former assistant named Claire, Kirsten Bell. The movie also has, in addition to Kirsten Bell, we also have Kathy Bates and Peter Dinklage. I think here it is. Yeah, Peter Dinklage, who is probably the best part of this movie. He plays the usual Peter Dinklage, a guy you're not going to like. But yeah. But The Boss actually has some funny moments. There are some funny moments. But it's your typical Melissa McCarthy comedy. She plays basically the same character. But this is kind of a hard movie to review because honestly, it's just honestly not good. There was one scene where they had the Girl Scouts, I think they were brownies, going against another one. So they have one ginormous fight and it's all slow motion. And just really, really clever. It's actually pretty funny. But it veers off and just kind of gets dry. I just don't really find it that funny, to be honest. Was it terrible? No. Melissa McCarthy comedies are not bad. There are some good ones, though. Like I said once again, it's just your typical Melissa McCarthy film. It's kind of a downer when this could have been the one I should have went out with a bang because I wanted to like this movie. There were a lot of things I wanted to like. Though the whole point of her being the boss is just doesn't work. Oh, and here's it. It's just plain Jane red. So you're not really missing much. I will say this, there's a lot of language in this, so be forewarned. Also Peter Dinklage, he's also a druggie. He's also, I want to say he snorts coke. Like there's scenes where he's doing coke lines, so there are some of that done. He plays a druggie. It had a good ending. It had a decent ending, but veers off to a film that's just not that funny. And it was written by Melissa McCarthy, so I can tell you why. Anyways, like I said, I like Melissa McCarthy. I don't think this is her best performance. She is very funny, and she does have that sense of humor. But if you want a good Melissa McCarthy film, Identity Theft might be one to check out. She was actually good in that movie. But it just veers off. But anyways, so one more time, I guess it's final verdict. Should you watch The Boss? No. There's nothing I can easily recommend. I will say this. If you like Melissa McCarthy comedies, you'll get something out of this. Personally, me, I really didn't get much in it. Much out of it. Is it as bad as Endless Love? Not really. Is it better than Unfriended that I reviewed a couple days ago throughout the month? Oh, definitely it was better than Unfriended, but that's, again, I will say this, to round up quick thoughts, I will say Unfriended and Endless Love were the two movies that I didn't like throughout that month. Endless Love, I will say, is better than Unfriended and The Boss, but all three of them are nothing special. Anyways, before I sign off, and we're going to get into Universal Month, starting on the 1st. For those that have tuned in and watched this month, thank you. to the thousands of views that watch these movies, I just want to say thank you for just watching. I've watched some good ones, and I've watched some bad ones, and I've watched some okay ones. I will say this. I got 2 months worth of Universal Month. We got Universal Month in April, and then a sort of by popular demand. But if you do watch the stuff, thank you for tuning in. I ordered a really cool Universal shirts. I will be wearing it for that month, so I will say this, it's gonna be loaded. And for April, not only will I watch one movie, but I'll watch 2 movies. Yes, double features. 2 movies this year. So they're gonna be separate reviews and all that. And within the next couple months, maybe if I come back on YouTube after those 2 months, I will be doing commentaries. So I'll be doing commentaries on Universal films. These are the movies that I have reviewed, but I'm also going to do a commentary. So if you want to watch the movie, if you want to hear my commentary or join along, there you go. I'll be doing that. We'll see. But until then, if you haven't seen my previous episodes on this month, I'm uploading the Breach episode, so check out that, and I will upload the Boss review very soon, as I get finished recording. So once again, thank you for watching this whole entire month of March, or not quite Universal Month. I will be doing it again, because there's a lot of things I'm going to, maybe some newer ones, we'll see. It's going to be a lot of fun. In fact, I got that finished. And I will tell you, April 6th is going to be a good one, but you're going to have to stay tuned for that. Check back the channel, click subscribe, click that note, hit the notification button, the bell in the corner, and comment on any of those. If you like what I do, check it out. And until then, thank you for watching. I will see you guys in April.